Welcome to the last part of the demos for devs of my time at Portia. Today getting some prep done. The day immediately after this one, I believe, is the festival, which we gotta do first, and then after that we'll be going to the dungeon. But I upgraded my tools to iron so I can take care of these big rocks.
Heck yeah, you're just smashing through everything, wearing that coat that you took off of a sewer mutant. Didn't wash it, just put it right on.
Smells like pride.
I'm covered in the musk of my enemies. It's so that all the other hideous mutants think that you're one of them.
It has yet to work.
Yeah. Turns out that their sense of smell has just been burned out, the poor little sweethearts.
Feels like most of the stuff that you get in the big rocks is the same as the medium rocks.
Pretty much. There's no, like, especially good stone or whatever.
You do get bloodstones, which you need to use in the level 2 work table to make a few construction parts, like an industrial core and the grinding saw.
Yeah.
But I got the battery, I need that to get into the Amber Island dungeon. Which I would have done today, but it's festival day.
You gotta do festivals. It's the law.
The law of showing off a game.
That's right. This celebration is really obnoxious. I hated it.
I don't particularly enjoy it. I like the idea, but it's not tuned for you.
No, it's really not. Like, it just seems really unfair. It actually made me a little bit nostalgic for some of the festivals in Rune Factory 4, and that's saying something.
Gust is a great brother, but he's always worrying about
Ginger is so weird.
Anymore.
Like, her voice direction, I don't know what's going on with it.
She does sound like she's talking while inhaling.
If you want to
A
know
little
what
bit. She's just so strange.
Gust is a great brother!
One of the milk jugs is missing. Did I miscount?
McDonald, you are a
Okay,
weird old
I'll
crusty
count
man,
again.
but I like you.
Yo, kid, looking good.
Sam's pretty easy to befriend. Alice, who sells flowers, buy roses from her and give them to Sam. Roses are Sam's very favorite gifts.
Gail took care of me when no one else did.
A life stolen from me.
That's right. Oh, look.
Festival time. So the day of the bright sun, that blimp just drops presents down on the ground. Unfortunately, you're surrounded by people, so you're probably not going to pick them up.
No, and they pick them up super fast. And you can't run through them. And they, like, anticipate where it falls. So actually, it's, like, not that fun.
Music's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, you really get a sense of how many people live in Portia. And everyone's just having a good old time. But, yeah, I want a present, dang it.
You pretty much need the present to land on you for you to catch it.
Yeah, because, I don't know, there's like a delay, and the NPCs take a nice, lower part of your body? Oh, this is...
Nice pants.
Where's your torso?
It's looking at the blimp.
Lermph is pants only now. Her life is pants.
Aha!
Hey!
I got a carpet.
That's pretty good. All I ended up getting when I played was, like, 2 herbs from Dr. Zoo. I'm like, thanks, Doc. Thanks for your bizarre herbal medicine.
I hope this is something that's been fixed. If not in the recent patches, but will be fixed in a later one.
Oh, look at that, you see?
Landed right in front of me, but Mars got to it first.
It didn't even have a chance to bounce before Mars was just like, mine.
It is really unnerving how I'm just a pair of pants.
Right? Oh, it's really off-putting. It's really off-putting that you're just trousers. Hey, thanks. You got 2 presents from Gale. You greedy guts.
Made from my own hot air.
The flower carpet's kind of nice. That's not something that you generally get till much later.
Nope, still more.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Landed right on me, but it didn't work.
Exactly. Because your prompt is weird. And that's it.
That's it. Once we get out here, the festival's over. What's that smaller balloon doing?
I think it might be Sky Pirates trying to get the presents. But they missed because they were in a hot air balloon. Not a dirigible.
Yo, kid, looking.
Thanks, Sam. Do you have anything to say about the festival? No? Just that I'm looking good? Okay, thanks, homie.
Apparently, it's a weapon. Oh no, it's an accessory.
Yeah.
I was a little confused there.
Holy crap, I love this grumpy bear. Look at him.
It's Papa Bear. He's easy to befriend, just give him raw meat.
He's just wandering around with his bathrobe half open. He's the most dad bear ever.
See what I was talking about. The larger rocks.
Yeah. Just the usual. The size of the rock doesn't really seem to be commensurate with the rewards you get. I think you usually get more gems and more marble out of the dark stones, but... Two topaz, though, that's awesome.
I'm surveying this cave. The mayor wants me to set up a haunted cave here. If you're going in, stock up on health items, since it's still dangerous inside.
Alright, Liwa. You little Hulu brother.
Look at this crystal.
Ooh, that is a mamma jamma of a crystal. Wonder if there's anything special inside of it. It's taken certainly enough licks.
The size doesn't quite correlate to how much I get out of it.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be a good one. Oh yeah! 6 crystals and 3 power stones.
It's not bad.
That's fine.
So the same deal with this dungeon as the Hazardous Ruins. Time stops while you're in it.
So your clock is blinking down there.
You missed.
Ah! You fool! Snail obs are quite cute. Also laden with mucus. The most valuable slimy material in the entire game.
And their meat.
Mmm.
So all these barrels, all these boxes, you can break them and get stuff.
Yeah.
So feel free.
It's usually just some gulls. The red mushrooms are nice because you can just eat them.
These story dungeons, unlike the Hazardous Ruins, you cannot come back here once you've gone through here, so get everything you need right now.
But you also cannot game over. You just respawn.
So this is still a snail lob. Just level 15. And then not like a snail bob or something. Give him a new name.
Snail Lord.
Snail lob, snail lord, snail leader.
Oh, good gracious. Put those in my Elite Four team.
Hello.
What the hell? Worn fur and eye patch. I can't believe you skinned a thing wearing clothes. What is wrong with you?
As long as it doesn't speak human, it can die.
Wow!
You think that's evil, that's how basically the mechanics work.
That, I mean, legit is, there is no diplomacy with the band of rats.
They've got a bit of a wind-up, and that attack seems to track you, so wait until they're actually attacking before you roll.
There is no outranging that attack, believe me, I've tried. If they wind up and swing, they will follow you to the ends of the earth. It's such bullcrap. And it's worse when you're fighting two, because they can stagger their attacks and just keep you off balance. Sometimes I feel like this game cheats. Maybe that's just sour grapes, though.
It is still in development.
That's right. In development is just shorthand for the game cheats, but it's okay.
A lot of the enemy sound effects get repeated.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, the bandages and the rogue's headbands and the eye patches have no use.
Not really. That little pot is nice. You eat there once to completely recover your stamina, and then you can put up to 10 meat in there to get tasteless broth, which does recover your stamina.
Yeah, not by much. It's a really basic cooking recipe.
Power Stone.
For the Sega Dreamcast. Oh,
Uh-oh.
they haven't recorded the voice for the scene yet.
Squeak, squeak.
Yes, squeakity squeak.
See what I mean? They don't speak human, so they die.
Well, also they're coming at you with pipes, and that's... I mean, this is self-defense. No jury would convict you for this. Get out of our cave, you little cuties. A bucket. Emily's bucket!
We found the thieves.
Can't believe these little sweeties have stolen all the goods.
These guys mostly stun lock pretty easily.
Yeah, they're not too bad. You can take them out. Unfortunately, you also stun lock quite easily, and it's pretty obnoxious.
Once we get out of here, we can return these items to everyone.
For a little bit of friendship, and some dialogue, and maybe a delicious biscuit.
So we got these two diverting paths. I'm gonna go through this one normally. The second one I'm gonna cut through and just get to the main stuff. Both of these have stolen items to find.
And a lot of bandit rats.
And a lot of bandit rats in barrels.
Right, barrel rats. So it would appear that Martha beat her child for no reason. That's a shame. She's gonna feel like a real a-hole.
If only she'd had a reason.
Yeah, I mean, the kid probably deserved it. For unrelated reasons.
Aha. Good place to get power stones.
A little something for Lermph to wet her beak.
I don't think bandit rats come out of those jars. If they did, that'd be quite funny.
Jeez, that sure would raise some questions.
Alright, the boss is through there. But we need to double back.
Absolutely. We gotta recover the stolen goods.
It's mostly the same deal, just a long tunnel.
Yep. Remy definitely cannot be without his shoes, though.
Alrighty. Got another pot. Attacking enemies does use stamina, but luckily it only uses it when you actually connect.
Which is definitely fair and good.
And that's a semi-recent addition, at least compared to the original demo. Both attacking and using your tools only uses stamina when it actually connects with something. So if you accidentally use your pickaxe or your sword or whatever, it uses no stamina.
Yeah. Also, that circle of light was a teleport to the outside of the dungeon, so if the boss gives you a little too much trouble, then you can always leave, go get some more power, and come back.
Look at this blondie.
Mmm!
Every time I see a fork now in a video game, I can only think of Tomato Way.
You're the thieves.
You know, I'm sad to confess, I do not get the reference. I hope somebody does, though.
That's another thing we did a demos for devs for. It's something special, you can look it up.
Ooh, alright, then I will after this. Uh-oh.
Now, the Vanderat Prince is considerably more skilled than his underlings.
I can't believe he classed into Dragoon.
There's a Vanderat later in the game who is much stronger than this guy.
Absolutely. But their fighting style definitely is big hits followed by a bunch of unavoidable small hits. But luckily he's dead now. Ugh. It's just so much quality junk.
I just ate a lot of food, mostly.
Just huff it down.
But we got everybody's stuff back, so let's head on out. It's a little surprising where this ends up. Right in town, right nearby the hazardous ruins.
Hey guys!
What are you doing in there?
I was fixing the cave power generator and...
A likely story.
Cave
Yes?
complex extended all the way to here? And you defeated them all? Wow.
Killed everything.
Rats were behind the thefts.
There was a reason we had to leave Barnarock.
Town for a while now.
We were following some leads that brought us here. Just about to go inside as well. You take a break and go tell our mayor what happened. We'll head on in and clear
Oh,
out
I
any
think you'll find that we were exceedingly thorough.
Little weird that I got 10 friendship with Sam right there, and not the other guys, so like, I really impressed Sam.
Sam just thinks that you're looking really good, kid.
And I am.
It was unrelated to your exploits.
Luckily the mayor's not asleep yet. Try to ignore that. QQ is going to snort the entire time I'm here.
So that's what happened.
Okay, that's hyper cute, though. I love it. There's nothing I love more than a sleeping pig.
What do you know? You fixed two problems at once. Congratulations.
That's right. Pay me, please.
Commission money
I only need to pay you for one, then!
for helping the town solve the mystery thief problem.
Or not. No, just some power stones.
Cha-ching. Look at all that rep. Take that, Higgins, you sucker.
A little funny in that, in the ranking of friendship, buddy comes right under friend. You're somebody's buddy first, and then you're their actual friend.
I finish the work. Not a minute's delay.
Funny, for me, it's the other way around. If I call you buddy, then you are in my good books.
Ah, my sofa! I'd given up on
Whoa, Presley is gonna get a lot of fleas.
Thank you so much.
I'm looking around for Gus, because he has the best
Hey,
reaction.
My bucket! You took it back from the Banderats? Thank
Gus
you
can
so
be really
much.
hard to find. I'm not entirely sure where he hangs out when he's
Take
not
some
at
eggs as
work.
my appreciation.
And Emily, of course, pays you in eggs.
She always gives you eggs.
Just for everything. She's like,
My
thanks
shoes.
so much. Have some eggs.
I was wondering where they went.
I was a little confused there. His first bit of dialogue is about Huss and Tuss.
Cynthia Portia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You've now talked accidentally to all three of the... So, you've called the entire police on those two guys.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you want to be careful. I think those rats were using it as a chamber pot.
My lamp. So dirty it is. Don't want it anymore.
Want it anymore? I do not.
Sunday fire sound
Mm.
makes me sleepy.
What the hell is Gust's problem?
I don't know. Anyway, it's my lamp now.
Yeah, great.
In other words, it's my 20 gold now.
Hell yeah. Oh no, look at that little spherical chickie.
That gooby little baby.
Emily, what's up? Why are you chasing small animals into my house?
My chicken San Mao ran off again. I chased it all the way here. Hold on. Need to catch my breath.
How did it get out?
I like taking the chicks out for a walk every Saturday, just in case they get sick of being stuck in the coop. Then this one just ran off at the first opportunity.
Sounds like a
San
badass.
Mao gives me the most trouble, always trying to outrun me or outhide me. Yeah? Really appreciate it. Whew,
Emily
it's
has quite a
surprising
few
chick.
of these.
You'll need to sneak up from behind
She
to
loses
catch
her chicks a lot.
It feels like it's every Saturday that quest will show up.
Just about.
Like every weekend.
This is the introduction to it. Later versions will be over at the farm, but the first one, San Mao runs right into our farm.
And they will always
Wow,
be
you really are good at
insultingly
this.
easy.
In such a short time as well. The rest of the chick troops scattered all around the road when I ran after San Mao.
Chick troops,
Can you
though.
help me capture them as well?
They've all got guns.
Yeah, that's right.
They are quite cute, though.
They're all extremely bored because there are no DDs yet to steal.
I'll take care of it, chomp.
Senwa, don't eat these crunchy chicks. This isn't Fable 2. Sir, you'll not grow your evil rating.
Oh, not yet.
There you go.
Thank you so much. I couldn't have gotten through today without your help. Here, some eggs I
Ah,
just picked
some
up.
more eggs.
You can have
Thank
them.
you.
It's
Thank
nice
you for
of
more eggs.
I'll see you later. Come on, you rascals. Let's go home.
She's pretty easy to befriend.
Seriously, I think she was the first person I ever became buddies with. So I could go on play dates.
It's been several days. Maybe I should finally build a DD.
Look at all those parts. It's so much.
Yep. Like we mentioned, it's easier now because they've added in the ability to use your materials straight from your storage boxes. You don't need to actually take them out now.
Yeah. Which is extremely handy. You still need to have, like, the components in your inventory and physically place them, but I would not change that for the world. That's just really satisfying.
That part's fine, yeah. It's part of the fun. You're actually building it.
That's right. So make sure that you have a ton of fiber cloth. A ton.
And I'm just missing one thing. I think it's copper bars. Fiend! Oh, time for more sparring.
That's right. So if you say, I know who you are, then you gotta brawl them. If you say, someone will be here soon, the Civil Corps shows up and runs them out.
They seem to share a health meter. I'm pretty sure swinging around a tire is against the rules, but okay.
Well, this definitely isn't a friendly spar. The key to winning is just to hit in a way.
Try to hit them both at the same time. Goodbye, you three. And we get another accessory.
Yeah, just a little more stamina. It's nice.
Every bit helps. That's what happens when you fail one of the inspections. You just get some power stones.
Which is fine. You get power stones and shame. It can only carry one person, or else it will be broken. They extremely had to nerf single seats.
There it is.
There's a Dedede.
I got enough to make a second one.
You get a goodly amount of money for doing these, so it definitely would behoove you to pre-make as much as you can.
I've also got enough to expand my workshop. It's mostly just a corner, but that extra space is so nice.
It's huge. It's actually, it's critical. But it's not actually even enough space to get the level 2 assembly table.
Excellent.
No, that thing is gigantic.
Oh, it's massive. Apparently, they just added a third one, too. Apparently, you don't need to, like, make components. I'm not sure how it works. $5 sprinklers, $1,000. That is worth it.
Making sprinklers gave me some trouble because it uses parts you get from the dungeon. And they're slightly rare.
Yeah, from the level 3 and 4. Like the higher level dungeon.
Here's your
You get
commission fee.
some valves that are necessary.
Yeah. Not yet.
Ah, there you are. Thank you for your help on completing the transport.
Very
Now that we
speedy
have the
strut.
vehicle, we need some
That's
stop
right.
signs to show folks where they can get
Oh
out.
my god,
For the
DD
initiation
stops.
of the system, I want 5 DD stops. I'm commissioning you
We
to
can't
build and
actually
place
use the
them.
DDs
What
until
do
we
you
set up
say?
some stops.
Thank you.
That's
I'll take the
right.
commission.
Now that I think about it, you probably don't have the necessary handbook diagram for this item. You need to go to the research center and talk with Petra. She should be able to help you.
A DD stop sign. This should be a bench and a few signs, right? Let's see, for that I think we'll need 3 data disks. You have them.
Without
Great.
this old world
It'll take a
technology, I
while to
cannot
analyze all
draw.
the data. I'll contact you when we have something.
We need the fantastic benchmaking
Our
abilities
research is
of the
almost
old
done.
world.
That looks like crap.
What the hell? Did you just Stuff some seaweed in a mason jar? Is that your starting point? What is wrong with you? Hey, I've never seen one of these in the top ruin.
This one's cool. Looks markedly different from the others. Like, the art direction is the same, but the layout looks a little different.
Where is it? Where are you, you minx?
You gotta get the camera right to activate it.
Come on. Come on. Let me in this tube.
There we go. So this one's cool, because this one looks a lot like a car park.
Oh, yeah. This actually was the one that I found. This is the one where I got the sweet hat. So I guess they're not different at all between the two. That's a shame.
It's interesting stuff. Makes me curious about the world, and I like it.
Burned out bus and apparently a lost dog.
Oh, the poor dog is lost forever.
Oh, well. You never know. Maybe the dog, like, founded a city in the post-apocalypse and was totally fine forever.
And the dog's name is Gale.
Full circle. So the DD stops are obnoxious.
A little bit.
They're pretty obnoxious. Take it from me, folks. What you want to have been doing from the start is making bronze plates and bronze tubes.
Yeah.
You need so many.
They're interesting in that we get this commission to make 3 of them at the start. Some of the other workshops are going to make them no matter what, but there will always be 3 that we can place and get paid for. But after we've done this commission, as the game goes on, we're going to unlock even more places, and then we'll be able to make more DD stops. We don't get paid for those, though. We have to make them if we want to use them as fast travel.
Exactly.
I got plenty of carbon steel.
You say that.
To make this one thing.
Yes, correct. I think at one point I had, no joke, 300 carbon steel bars, and I burned through them immediately.
So that thing that the research center was making, it was a fish tank.
Ah, gotcha.
Not the blender, which I need, but a fish tank.
The worthless fish tank. Because you gotta feed those fish every day, and it takes so much bait to keep the little bastards alive. I don't mean to sound heartless.
But fuck fish.
It's really not worth having pets. So yes, bronze pipes, bronze plates, fiber cloth, hardwood planks. You need so many.
Got the first stop. As long as there are 2 active in the world, you can use them as fast travel. So look at this. I'm guessing Higgins got to that one first.
Yep, Higgins got to it. He builds really fast. That one, at least.
So I'm going to put this one by the hazardous area. This is a previous version. In the current version, this stop has actually been moved down to the research center.
Which is way better, actually.
Frankly, yeah.
Because it really sucks getting home from the research center.
We're sort of a frontier town.
The DD stops are nice. They don't cost any money, just like 10 to 30 minutes of in-game time.
which is actually, in this case, faster than if you'd walk.
Considerably.
It's really nice.
Speaking of time, we're going to quickly go through level 3 to show off going through one of the timed areas. Every time you kill an enemy, you get 5 seconds of time back. But every time we break one of these boxes, we get 10. So that's how you're really going to get through these. Some of these floors won't have boxes, but that'll be fine. You can probably breeze through them regardless. Just as long as you hold down your dash button, you'll be okay.
I think there was one floor where the enemies are quite sparse, and you have a lot of platforming to do that I had some trouble with.
And then the overworld music started playing.
Yep. Ah, industrial engines, the next tier of engine. So here's where you start getting your valves.
Ah. Venom, you want to hang on to like 50 of them. Phyllis will have a request later for 50.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of any other use.
Yeah, I don't think they're used for crafting anything. I wish they'd just drop mucus, honestly.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm obsessed with this stuff.
You're a very gooey man.
I mean, I don't want to sound like a one-note orchestra over here, but I tell you, the amount of ironwood planks I've needed to make with ironwood and snot.
For these floors, you especially need to be careful. You need to keep your ears out for the turkey gobble, because enemies will spawn behind you, and then you can get to the end of the area, the gate's still closed, then you'll look back and see enemies back at the entrance, and have to run back.
And just pray that you have enough time, and sometimes you won't.
The clock does reset every time you enter a new floor.
That's right, yeah, so there's no banking time. However, it doesn't reset if you die, so watch yourself on the boss.
Shouldn't really have a problem with the time for the boss, though, because they give you so many boxes.
Yeah, that's true.
And then once you kill the boss, the time freezes, so if there are more boxes you want to take out, you'll be fine.
Nice. A random drop. A lot of HP. Oh, yeah, you're really looking like an old lady now.
I look like a lady who's lived on the frontier for the last 50 years.
That is true. You do seem like a wise side character who would save the hero's life.
You're thinking about the lady from Monster Hunter World, aren't you?
110%. My hero.
Well, I have some special and valuable wares.
This guy is kind of funky. He shows up at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And he doesn't trade in cash for the most part. The things he does trade in cash are ridiculously expensive, but he also trades in old parts, power stones, things like that.
Small engines, stuff like that. He's kind of where you get your marriage, and also a $60,000 divorce mirror. The Lucky Sack is dumb. I hate it.
It says it gives you relics, as in old parts, and power stones.
Yeah, sometimes you get that. Sometimes you can get a piece of a relic, but it's not necessarily one that you haven't seen before, so it might be just another duplicate. You're better off just farming them.
But folks, that's going to be it for this Demos for Devs for my time at Portia. I wanted to do an extended look at the game, but not a full playthrough because it is still in development. But I sunk many, many hours into this game. It's very enjoyable, and I wanted to at least get to this certain point, clear out the first season, clear out that first dungeon, so that anyone who might be interested in it can take a look and decide if they want to check it out. There have been posts in the comments and what have you, people saying there is potential there, there's still things they need to work on, there's still a whole lot of space that still needs to be filled. And I say that's fair. But for what it's worth, I've enjoyed the game a lot so far, and pretty much every update has been making the game better. The only update so far that's made the game worse, in my opinion, is when they changed the cooked meat from healing stamina to only healing health, and that reduced the amount of stamina healing items in the game. That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much exactly how I feel about the game. It's a lot of fun, and it's really satisfying to build stuff and make life a little better in this fictional town, so...
Decide for yourselves, check it out on Steam. We both recommend it, and we hope you guys check it out.
Thanks for watching.